We have an interesting video for today. Blindfold chess. You might be like, where are the pieces? Why is your name not Balkan Dad Chess? Why is it Blindfold Gambit? One, we made a new account, a speedrun account. Two, we're going to be playing Blindfold chess today. I'll put the pieces on the board after the Blitz game to explain the ideas, but we're going to keep it conversational. So a Blindfold chess podcast is one thing I want to do in life. I think it's a great idea. I think it would be very interesting, very fun. But we're not there yet. We can't do it in person. In a perfect world, I'd invite people in. We'd play a game of chess. I'm blindfolded. They're not. They make a move, ask or answer a question. I make a move and do the same thing. Keeping it conversational. I think it's very interesting. A good way to use your party trick. But we're not there yet in doing it in person. But as you guys know, I'm going to start streaming right about now. And maybe you guys can ask and answer questions and we can do that this way until we build a big enough audience to be able to do it in person. I think that would be fantastic, and I hope you guys agree. So we're going to get a King's Gambit accepted. I'm not going to be explaining the game because, that just seems odd. So I'm not going to be explaining the game. We're going to be talking. So one thing I find interesting is I think the best thoughts come when a person paces or when a person is driving. I don't know if it's like flow state or the movement, even though you're not moving when you're in a car. I mean, you are moving, but you're not moving. It got me thinking, why do chess players play sitting down? Shouldn't they be standing up or running in place? Would they play better chess? Maybe they would. And another reason it's good to practice blindfold chess is the muscle is the brain. The brain is a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. Arguably, it's the only muscle you lose when you also use it. He played bishop e6. Alrighty then. Do we want to take or retain that bishop? We might fork them. Forks are good, I heard. So, yeah, it's very interesting. Another thing I thought about is, people can say the same thing. So I think of life like I think of chess endgames. He went bishop g4, right? And in endgames, you really think in quadrants. So let's say we're thinking in quadrants, right? I got a funny video idea. That's why I mentioned this. And it's not going to be today, but it's funny. We got people that say bad things and are actually mean people and immoral, no manners. Then you have the people who could say the same exact joke, right? They're saying the same exact thing, but they're either joking or you can kind of see their angle of approach. The eyes are the window to the soul type thing. You can see where they're coming from and they're just joking. Then you have good people who don't find the joke funny, and then you have bad people who don't find the joke funny. Quadrant 4, these are the most annoying people, in my opinion. Very annoying. But they do exist. They do indeed exist. They are out there 100%. So I don't know what that is. It's like the angle. Some people call it charisma. That makes you, it's crazy. I mean, it matters less about what you say and more of who you are, which is a good thing. But nowadays, people are so two-dimensional. That they can't read between the lines. They take everything at face value, and it's just not great. It's just not fantastic. This game is starting to be fantastic. Apparently, it's called the McLeod defense. So there is that. Bishop d6. Feel like I'm on the verge of having something. Yeah, we're gonna take, and then hopefully we'll get mate in 1, and this will be a short video, and then we'll explain it. Let's see what he does though. I do have a discovered attack with taking with mate, unless he takes with the queen, but we will go from there. So I hope to hit an audience that can read between the lines, and it's fascinating because, obviously I could say things I want and not get banned because I'm not like big enough to, but if I were to get big and the machine put its eyes on me and tried to, what are they going to do? What is the machine going to do? Is it going to battle with manners, morals, and ethics with me? That's an argument I'll win 9.5 times out of 10, and it's an argument or debate I'll enjoy 10 times out of 10. So I'm all open for that. Hopefully one day it happens. What flag is that? Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Where is that? I mean, where is that? All right, he castled. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I want to checkmate him. I do want to checkmate him, but they say it's good to castle first, so we're going to castle first. We got a bishop, something like that. We got a rook. There's a knight on f6 blocking our attack. Now there's not a knight on f6 blocking our attack. In fact, he moved the knight to h5 to attack my queen, but what he missed was bishop takes f7, because after rook takes, we get queen takes. And do we take the knight, or do we have a checkmate when he goes to h8? Let me think about this. His pieces are connected. His rook and queen are connected. That would have been a nice mate. That would have been a nice mate that we do not have. Would have loved it if queen f8 was mate, but it's not. So we just got to settle for taking a knight and attack h7. Or double up our rooks, go from there. We got a guy over here. Good stuff. I am running a little low on time, but hopefully we'll win. Okay, so g6 is not a fantastic move. It's more of like a one-move threat type of move. And where do we move our queen? Where do we move our queen? I mean, maybe queen h6 could be a little fantastic, because if he disconnects his rook and queen, we will have a check and mate. So that would be nice. Be like unreal if he moved his queen somewhere. He's one barring, so I'm assuming they don't have great Wi-Fi over there. So that is unfortunate. Good Wi-Fi is good, right? Good upload, good download speeds. Really helps a person out in life. So yeah, we are gonna bear with me, guys. So comment down recommendations how to make this better. I know there's a good idea somewhere here. We just got to figure out how to implement it. You know, he didn't move. I was like, where'd he move? It shows you the notation, so there's that. So it's not really like completely blindfolded because you still see some things, but I think it's interesting. I do think it's interesting. Queen g8. Okay, sensible move. Sensible move indeed. I'll move my pieces out, try to double up my rooks, and then pin his queen on the back rank, and then get a mate from there. We're going to need to pick up the pace a little bit. We get rook to b8, sure. I would actually really like for him to take that pawn. So we're going to go rook f3. So then maybe he'll take on b2, and then I just have rook here. Like queen takes mate, or we double up. And then we take and checkmate, either with the queen or the rook. So we have some good stuff incoming. Is there a blindfold chess podcast? I don't think so, because I think I would know about it. Queen g8. He goes rook e8. All right. So he doesn't know what to do, but he knows that he needs to guard the back rank. So good guy. We might even have some tricky stuff over here. Where's his light squared bishop? It is off the board. Yes, it is. Queen takes. Now I'm remembering. So, yeah, we're warming up. The blindfold chess is a little rusty, but it won't be for long. I have a feeling he might go queen g7. Ooh, queen g7, and then I have mate, right? Rook takes, or he just abandoned. So we're going to put the pieces on the board now. And it took me a little bit to figure out how to take the pieces off the board, but we got it done. We got it all squared away and figured out. So now the pieces are on the board. Let's see how the game went. 22 moves. We get a king's gambit accepted. He's playing like a Fischer defense, but he blundered a fork. Understandable. Got the queen out. He went here, forgetting that I had 3 attackers on d5. He only has 2 defenders. There is a rook there. Wasn't thinking about that too much. And as you can see, we're a little rusty, but you're still chilling even if he takes. He didn't. I slid back. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't take the rook because it led to this, which allowed bishop takes f7. And then, you see, there's no back rank mate. I would have loved if there was a back rank mate, but he created some weaknesses. You know, if he takes, we have rook f8. We doubled up, and he abandoned the game. I was thinking queen g7 here, and he would need to go queen g8 because if here, that would have been a nice mate. So I hope this was interesting to you guys. Let me know. Thank you, as always, for watching. Have a great day. I think I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.